Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mass Effect Blind. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode we had finished up on Vermeer, and unfortunately we had to leave Caden behind, and we blew up the nuke so that it could destroy the Geth base there. And then we were leaving, and we were confronted by Sovereign, who turns out to not be a ship. It turns out to be a Reaper, and he's controlling people. And then we were confronted by Saren, and we had a little fight with him, but he ran off before he was too injured. But we tried to convince him that he's being controlled by Sovereign, because I kind of think he is, but he didn't believe us, of course. And then he left, and then we talked to the council and tried to warn them of the Reapers, but they don't believe us because they said that we're the only ones who's ever seen a Reaper, and they think that the bigger threat is Saren coming to attack the Citadel. But they're not sending anybody to Ilos to help, which is where the conduit is, to help him, prevent him from bringing back more Reapers or helping the Reapers in their plan. So we were grounded and told that we can't do anything. And then Ashley and Shepard had a moment, and we were interrupted by Joker telling us that this commander, what is his name? Captain Anderson, wants to talk to us, and he thinks that he might help us get off this place. So in this episode, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to him and see where we can go from there. So here we go. Sorry that took forever, but there was a lot of stuff that happened. Oh, and Liara connected with our mind again and helped us make sense of the memories, of the visions and stuff that we were getting. And we found another beacon at that Vermeer base too, and got more
perhaps it is my own trouble with Benezia that makes me ask, but
visions.
Do you feel comfortable facing a respected Turian Spectre like Saren?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
With your respect for the Spectres, I thought you might hesitate. I'm glad I was wrong.
I'm glad too. Okay, Flux is in the wards, I believe, right? At Flux. Yeah, in the wards. Okay. So we need to go to the Presidium first. So let us do that.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
That's
New
good.
Discoveries and a dedicated
Probably because of
colonization
what we
effort
did.
have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Of course. Okay, we are at Flux. Now we just need to go in here and talk to him. Who's this? Elias Keeler.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
I'm listening.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy.
What?
My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Okay, I get it.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
The drug.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
What about the dosage?
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Have a little faith. I'm sure it will be fine. What's wrong with him? I'm sure it will be fine.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Forget my assistant.
Okay, what about the negotiations?
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Alright, have a little
You
faith.
should put some trust in your assistant.
I already said that.
Didn't you train him?
Yeah,
My assistant. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Forget my assistant.
It sounds like you're an addict.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Then the game is wrong.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You need help.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without
No, I'm not gonna do it.
I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
Get treatment.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this.
No, you shouldn't.
I'll get help. I'm
Good,
just
I'm
sorry
glad you
it came
did.
to this.
It's okay. I'm glad you decided to get help, though. Definitely sounded like he was addicted, so. At least to me.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase.
Who's Jenna?
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Oh, she's just a welcomer. Now, where's this Captain Anderson dude? Patron. Captain Anderson, where are you? Rita.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
That's good to
I
hear.
was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh.
I'm
Hi.
glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Now I know how you felt. Or Udina sold me out. Yeah, Udina
The Normandy's
sold us
been
out.
grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
It's not that simple.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online.
How?
You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What happens
If
to
we
you?
steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over.
That's
The
true.
Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Okay, what about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Alright, tell me what to do.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Alright, any other options?
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You decide.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the ambassador's office. He made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I don't really have anything to do here. I'm out of side missions,
Let's
so
do it.
sure.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Will do. I'm sorry you gotta do that, though, and be charged with treason. Go to Ilos. Use the Mu Relay to go to Ilos and stop Saren before he uses the conduit to unleash a Reaper invasion on the galaxy. Okay, let's do that. How do I... I'm trying to get around you guys. Let's go. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. It's time for us to level up again, I think. Yep. it is. Let's do... What does this do? Adrenaline burst specialization. Reduces the adrenaline... What does adrenaline boost do? I can't remember. Advanced adrenaline boost. Oh, it's the cooldown thing. Okay. Let's max out our charm first. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's head on. I'll be back when we get to the Normandy, I guess.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime
I
syndicate.
think we heard this one before, but I don't know for sure. Okay, we're here now. We're gonna get back on the Normandy, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. So here we go.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Okay, let's see.
Anderson, what are you doing here?
He's gonna punch him or something.
I didn't send...
Good, he deserved it. Fucking douchebag. Anyway. Do it.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Aha, and we're gone. Alright, now where do we need to go? Ilos? Elos? Whatever it is? Okay, so let's zoom out, zoom out. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. Styx Theta. What? It's all the way in the Pangea Expanse. Pangea Expanse, however you pronounce it. Alright, let's go. Travel to another system. Yes.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy.
Okay, so we got a side mission.
And the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I can't just run in. You can count on me. Understood. I can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
You can count on me.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. We're gonna check out these other planets. Zaphe. Zaphe is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equilateral orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zaphe for helium-3. Perhaps. Agtoton has a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is comfortable at 1.0 standard Gs. There are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Perithian aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris fields, a population of over 100,000 was likely. Wow. There's nothing else here, so there's just Helios. But before we do that, we need to check our journal and see what's going on here. Besieged base. Get to the medical base. Get to the medical base on Chohi, located in the Cacus system of the Hades Gamma Cluster, and eliminate the biotics while avoiding civilian casualties. Okay, so we got to go to a different area. So we need to go to the... What was the... I can't remember now. Hades Gamma. Cacus. I think we've explored all the other areas in this section, so let's go to Cacus. Zayarter, an enigmatic terrestrial planet. Zayarter has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at Teramis have reported geometric patterns of lights on the dark side of Zayarter. Attempts at closer investigation proved fruitless. The lights disappear when ships move approach the inner system. Jeez, I couldn't speak or read. I mean, heavy metal surveyed. Scans of this planet have revealed a large deposit of mercury. Cool. Treyarmus. Treyarmus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making it a popular discharge site for freighters working the Anasi-Ishtar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that Korean ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighter crews cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craft works assembled by their children. There are no ships in orbit at present, however. Feringor. Feringor is a large but low-density terrestrial world. Feringor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice. Occasional upwelling of metals caused by the interacting tidal forces of several large moons suggests the core is small but extremely dense. Feringor has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of dark carbon-laced water ice. 10 years ago, Feringor's grim surface color and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Risa Uvarsin to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of Gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to the backwater system every year. Oh. Interesting. Sorry, my chair's all squeaky when I move. Rare element surveyed. Scans of this planet revealed several small deposits of polonium. Whatever that is. Zamari or Examari. Zamari is a small, airless, cratered terrestrial, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates, though one hemisphere has several seas of dark balsic rock. What else is there? Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Chohi is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chohi is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Chohi's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as there's the timer, as frost over the course of the long cold night. The The Sirta Foundation has established a research outpost on Chohi to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohi, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Okay, well, just in case this leads into a cutscene or something, in the next episode we're going to land on Chohi and see where we can go from there and see if we can find these people and hopefully not kill the civilians. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way I could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.